Hello, good afternoon. I wanted to pop on and talk with you guys about planning for the summer for feeding your kids. The last thing I want to do all summer long is be constantly making something to eat. It's too easy to just fall in this cycle of that's all I'm doing. Making breakfast, getting snacks, getting lunch, getting snacks, getting dinner, getting snacks. Did I mention snacks? So I just want to share a few tips and things that I'm doing to prepare for having the kids home all summer and needing to be fed multiple times a day. And hopefully it will help you as well. So one of the things that I definitely have to be on top of is having snacks available, because as I mentioned several times, they eat snacks all day long. All day long. So I like to get snacks in bulk, especially over the summer, like at Costco, even at Meijer, because of different sales and pricing and stuff. It's easy for me to stock up on snacks for them and have a variety of things. And I try to keep it where they can serve themselves as much as possible so that I'm not having to constantly get it for them. Essentially setting up kind of a snack station kind of thing, self-serve, where they know what they can have throughout the day. Maybe they can only have, like those bunny crackers, like one of those a day, apples, things like that. So just having some rules for that and then just having things available. But the biggest thing is meals. So I'm pretty good at planning dinners ahead. Not this week, but in general, I'm pretty good with having dinners planned, especially since with Wild Tree, which I sell, I have the freezer meal kits and stuff, and I have fast and easy dinner options and things like that. So dinners are usually not an issue, because for lunch, my husband and I pretty much just do our own thing, whether it's leftovers or just make something quick, sandwich, whatever. The little guy is, has been home for lunch, so he has to have something. But my daughter being at school, and then next year when they're at school, lunch is less of an issue. But during the summer, all of us have to eat lunch every day. And breakfast. And during the summer, things are not as crazy, so I don't like to feel like I'm rushing to feed them in the morning, but I want to make sure that everyone's fed, but I don't want to spend all day making stuff. So I am super excited about my friend Aaliyah's new cookbook. So I have her other one, which is Prep Ahead Meals from Scratch. It's available on Amazon. That's where I bought this one. You can find it pretty much in any bookstore. But this one is great for dinner planning, cooking, like prepping things in bulk so that you've got things ready to go when you go to make meals. It's not necessarily having the full meal put together ahead. But she has a brand new one out that I received, and it's all about prepping ahead breakfast and lunch. So I'm going to be using this a ton for the summer because it is as simple as I can make breakfast and lunch. The better it is for my time management, the better it is for everyone involved, so that we don't have cranky, hangry people, so I'm not feeling like that's all I'm doing and not getting anything else done. And there is first of all, she's got great recipes, but there's some really good stuff in here that I'm looking forward to trying out. There was there's a bunch of simple egg dishes so that you can have those ahead, and then it's super easy to, heat those up in the morning. Batch cooking scrambled eggs, which, genius, right? There was it was like a pizza egg muffin thing that was in here. Anyway, there's all kinds of different options in here. So being able to prep ahead breakfast and lunch. So it's super easy for all of us. Just kind of grab something, warm it up, eat, whatever, or at least to minimize my prep time, because that's probably the biggest issue I have, is when it's time to make something, how long it takes before it's ready to go, especially when the kids start going, I'm so hungry. They don't have much patience for the fact that now I have to chop things and the oven has to preheat and all that kind of stuff. So that is one of my tips, is to figure out how you can prep ahead as much as possible to streamline your day. The other thing is, I mentioned the oven. During the summer, I don't like to use the oven if I can help it because it heats up the house so much. So even though I tend to think of fall with slow cookers because I think more comfort food kind of types, there are still so many other things that you can make in the slow cooker that is perfect for summer. And that way you're not heating up the whole house. Or your Instant Pot. I love using that too. And it makes things quick and easy. I do have a post on, darcyandbrian.com with, I think there's like 20 recipes that are good, like summer slow cooker recipes. And grilling. Definitely grilling out is helpful during the summer. It's quick and easy. You're not heating up your house. Really, you just need to experiment with some different marinades, and it's pretty easy to get dinner taken care of. When you are prepping meals, one of the things that I have been using to help me out are these. They look kind of funky. I got them on Amazon. It's supposed to be basically to give you an extra pair of hands. So, I mean, it would sit on the table. You put like your Ziploc bag in here, so like when I'm prepping freezer meals, and that way it holds it open, making it so much easier to put my stuff in. So when I'm prepping a bunch of stuff, I need a way to almost have like an assembly line going. And I don't have a ton of counter space. I don't have a big kitchen or any of that kind of stuff. So anything that makes it easier makes me happy. So those are a few things that I'll be using to help make meals during the summer much easier. Now, it is tough if you get sucked into the trap of making separate meals for your kids like I do sometimes, but prepping ahead and having multiple options makes it easier, because then I'm not having to make entire meals at lunchtime or breakfast. It's more like, oh, you want to have, these pancakes, I'll take them out of the freezer, pop them in the microwave. We're gonna have something else, and it's fine. There was something else that I was thinking of that I wanted to mention. Oh, another person that, if you are not following A Dash of Evans, I highly recommend following her for her recipes as well. Ashley is a friend of mine, and she makes really awesome recipes. She cooks mostly from scratch, but they're like quick recipes. She doesn't do super like crazy ones that you look at going, oh, I can't do that. She cooks frequently. She does lives. She does them on Instagram stories and things like that. She's constantly sharing recipes that I'm like, oh, I could totally make that. And just helps to continue sharing knowledge and how to get your family fed. And she also does an awesome Saturday Sips series where she shares super easy cocktails. So, after the kids are in bed. So I would love to hear from you what kinds of things you are doing to prepare for the summer. So just leave a comment down below. Let me know what things you're doing what do you do to make breakfast, lunch, snack time easier throughout the summer when the kids are home. And then I will be dropping links in to the people that I mentioned. Aaliyah from Premeditated Leftovers, she's the author of these 2 cookbooks, as well as I'll leave a link for A Dash of Evans so that you can check out all of her great recipes and things like that. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next week. Bye.